Good morning. I said I wanted to get up and leave before 6. It's 5:58. Barely made it. I've been up since like 4:45 though. Just was kind of laying there, then ate my donuts, had a business meeting, and then I left after tearing everything down. Birds are singing beautifully this morning. Was able to see a Henry right before setting up camp last night in this area. So maybe I'll get lucky and see another one or the same one. It was a scared little bear. I made a noise with my mouth and it ran off before I even got a chance to take a picture or video. But that's okay. That's what they do. They get skittish and run off. But who knows? Might be able to see another one. That's the second one of the year. Unfortunately, both of them were runners before I was able to get any video or anything. But I'll see more. I know I will. It's going to be a great day today. Weather's supposed to be nice. A little chilly right now, like in the 50s, I think. It's supposed to be up to like 70, 75 again today and sunny. Today is Mount Greylock Day. So, the tallest summit in Massachusetts today. Looking forward to that climb. That's in about 15 miles, I believe. And then I should be, as long as nothing comes up, I should be crossing into Vermont later today. Probably another big high mileage day. Yesterday was about 29 miles. Today, starting even earlier, so see what happens, but a lot more elevation today for sure. So see how far I get. But should definitely get into Vermont. Just might not get too far into Vermont. All right, it's going to be a great day. Let's get these summits in the bag. Nice view here in between the trees. Mountain over there with the clouds on top. That might be Greylock. Not sure yet. Getting ready to hit a summit here with Greylock views. I don't know from that. Beautiful though. So a little confusing on that particular outlook. That was actually a summit called the Cobbles. I guess there's more than one Cobble. I don't know why it's called the Cobbles. But I'm actually on a side trail right now to the Cheshire Cobble, which this I thought was the only summit. So apparently there's the Cobbles and then there's the Cheshire Cobble. But as I'm walking up here to the Cheshire Cobble, I guess I should say the Cobbles are in the bag. Beautiful views down into the valley. And this is Cheshire over here, the town of Cheshire. And right over there is Mount Greylock. The big climb that will be coming in about 10 miles. The highest point in Massachusetts. Standing on the summit of Cheshire Cobble. One of many cobbles, maybe? I'm not really sure. I don't get it. But this is a summit, and the other one was a summit. But it is beautiful. Right over there is Mount Greylock. Right down there is the town of Cheshire. And Cheshire Cobble is in the bag. And also, it's cold. Not super cold, but definitely cool. Coolest I felt it for a minute. That wind is definitely cooling it down, but even the air temperature isn't that warm. I'm definitely getting more north. Definitely more north, for sure. Right here's the underside down below of the Cheshire Cobble outlook. Descending down right now, about 1.5 miles down into the town of Cheshire. Another town that you walk through on the AT. I'm going so slow down these rocks today. I haven't got my legs going yet. It just seemed to go so slow. Whoa. No, I wasn't falling. I just slid with my trekking pole. Oh my goodness. I'm just not feeling the rocks yet today. In Massachusetts, the rocks are a little different. Like New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Connecticut. They all have places you can kind of stand pretty easily when you're walking down or up. Pick your rock, so to speak. Here, they don't really have pick your rock. They have, you have this rock or you have this rock, and they're both pointed or diagonal in a way that you can't really get a good foothold on it. So sometimes they're a little slower. Good thing they're not wet. Yesterday they were a little wet, but they're not wet today, for sure. My legs just haven't woken up yet. Probably need me some good food, some good protein or something. I might stop in Cheshire if there's something open and get me a bite on the way through. I don't know. Find out when we get there. You know me, Mr. Spontaneity. Where the forest comes out into Cheshire. Little residential area here. I think I could see Greylock on the other side of all that. Maybe get some good views from the town here. I've never been to Cheshire, so I don't know. It's a smaller town. Hoping to have something open for some food. I mean, I got stuff in my bear can, but you got to get food when you're in a town. It's just how it works. In Cheshire, you walk down residential roads, then cross onto Main Street, you walk by a post office and a senior center, and that's about it. No restaurants, no gas stations, no Dollar Generals. They're here if you Google them, but they're not on the trail, and I don't feel like getting off the trail because a lot of miles, a lot of elevation to do today. So, onward to Mount Greylock. It looks like it goes through this, it cuts down here, which is like still in a residential area, but it cuts down that little path there. Then it looks like it comes out here into this field. I think. I had to look at the map real quick just to make sure that it actually did indeed cut down here, and it does. And right over there is a gas station. I might go right by that and be able to get me some grub. There's nothing like some gas station food first thing in the morning. Might have to check it out. A worthwhile stop at the local gas station. They have a Dunkin' Donuts inside, so I got myself a peppered bacon, egg, cheese, croissant sandwich, some hash browns, which left something to be desired, as they were soggy, not crispy, like a hash brown should be. However, it is Dunkin' Donuts. And they specialize in donuts and coffee. The best coffee on the planet, if I say so myself. Maybe not the planet, but at least in the restaurants. I will take them over Starbucks any day. And no, Dunkin' Donuts did not pay me to say that. I don't know if you can see these mountains back here. Looking big and beautiful. But then I got me a double chocolate glazed donut as well. So it was chocolate glazed and chocolate iced. And then a big old iced coffee to boot. Just what the doctor ordered. I'm kidding, the doctor did not order that. Unless Dr. Fortune counts. Then I basically climbed up a little hill coming off the road to this like little meadow looking thing. And now it looks like I'm going back in the forest. Beautiful views out here. 7.7 to the summit of Mount Greylock. Yeah, baby. I'm ready to go now. In a field here, looking at the mountains I'm getting ready to climb up. Really cool. I wanted to show you this right where that hump is. I'm gonna try to zoom in on this. See it? Right there. Mount Greylock. That's the tower up on it. So basically climbing over this or up this and then probably on the ridge, and then we'll go over there into that area on the other side. About 6.5 miles to go. Climbed probably, oh boy, I don't know, 300 or 400 feet since the road. A lot of it's been in the field. Beautiful views in this field. You got the mountains over there with those awesome looking clouds. You got this cool looking tree with a white blaze. And then you come over here and you got more mountains with more beautiful clouds. Definitely get in more into the mountains, which Fortune likes, because I'm a mountain man. Okay, the climbing has begun. Little spurts of climbing up until now, but over the next 6 miles, 2,500 feet of elevation. That's what I'm talking about. Let's climb up this mountain. First 3,000 footer since Shenandoah on the AT. That's a long time ago. That is what, 900 mile marker? Almost 700 miles ago. So I'm looking forward to this. This is exactly what I'm made of and what I'm born for, is climbing mountains. Yeah, getting to that summit. I'm back. Woo! Mountain, where have you been? I have missed you time and again. Mountain's the only way I live. Mountain, the peace you give. Mountains I'm gonna climb until I reach the end of the line. Mountains not gonna stop till I stand on the top. Yeah. The calm before the storm, so to speak, kind of flattened out here on this ridge line. A little less than 4 miles to go. And about 1,400 feet. So it's still not done climbing. Still quite a bit of climbing to go. Just right now walking on the ridge line before it starts jumping up again onto Mount Greylock. Beautiful day. It's cloudy right now. That sun's popping in and out, but nice and cool. Just enough to get a little sweat going. Then that cool air and sometimes cool breeze brings you right back down on your body temperature to feeling good. Perfect hiking day so far. Trail's cruisy at times. Sometimes there's rocks and roots, but I would say actually quite a bit less than there was yesterday. So maybe they take care of this trail a little better on this section climbing up or going towards Mount Greylock to start that climb. Right around, I don't know, about 2,000 feet in elevation right now, I believe. Maybe a little bit more. And I think it's about 3,500 or 3,600 at the summit of Mount Greylock. Again, the highest summit since Shenandoah, as that was the last 3,000 footer until this one. Really excited to get up there again and see the views on the highest, well, not again, but up on a 3,000 footer plus. But really excited to see Mount Greylock and the views. Never been up there before. And to bag the highest point of Massachusetts. Getting ready to climb again here real soon. It's an overlook called Jones Nose. Be plenty of good views from the summit. I'm going by that one and just going to the summit. Really pretty through here. Beautiful forest, beautiful trees, vegetation, some rocks, some roots. of course. And you got some little tiny like pine bushes or pine trees. I don't know if they're new growth or if they're just miniature trees and never get any bigger than that, like bushes or whatnot. It's a beautiful climb though, that's for sure. Comes to a parking lot here soon, which crosses a road, which I believe is the road that takes you to the summit if you're driving. That is the bad thing about this. Most high points are this way, that there's a road that goes to the top. So it's probably going to be quite busy up there, which I'm not a fan of, as you well know, the whole crowd thing. So hopefully it won't be the case and I'll have it to myself or hardly anyone up there. I couldn't do it where I got up here first thing in the morning, unfortunately. It was too far away, but that's okay. Still gonna put it in the bag anyway. Nice and cool up here, probably 60 degrees, gentle breeze, sunshine peeking in and out. I'm thinking after that road, be the last big push of incline, and it might be close to 1,000 feet at that point, I'm not really sure. Maybe 700 or 800 too. And I just didn't pick that randomly. I'm thinking there's a couple hundred, if I remember right, after there was 1,000 left. That was little ups and downs before it has that last big climb. So we'll see. As of right now though, it's a beautiful climb. Nothing too strenuous at all. Just a nice little sweat going and beautiful views of the beautiful Massachusetts forest leading up to Mount Greylock. There's a really nice pond with those ominous clouds behind. Wow, that is some view right there. A little shanty or shack over there of some sort. This is so cool with those dark clouds over those pines. What a view. Wow. Nope. Standing on the summit of Mount Greylock, the highest point in the state of Massachusetts. Right back here you can see the tower up on the summit. I am down a little from that tower for these views that I'm about to show you. It is pretty epic. First time above 3,000 feet in about 600 or 700 miles. Absolutely beautiful. And Mount Greylock, the highest point in the state of Massachusetts, is in the bag.